Right now, somewhere in the dark, something is watching you. Imagine you're walking alone. No house in sight, just trees and shadows and the sound of your own breath. And out there, in the black, a predator sees you. It's bigger than you, faster than you, stronger than you. By every law of nature, you are food. You have no claws, no fangs, no armor on your soft, bare skin. A single lion could end you in 4 seconds. So it steps forward, and then it stops. It turns, and it runs. Not because it's full, not because it's hurt. It runs because it's afraid. Afraid of you, a slow, clawless, 2-legged thing that couldn't outrun a house cat. Most people think wild animals avoid us because of guns, because we invented weapons. But that's not the real answer. In 2023, scientists hid speakers across the South African savanna. What they recorded terrified them, because the most feared creature on that entire landscape wasn't the lion. It was you. Stay with me till the end, because the last part changes how you see your own body forever. Let's go back to those speakers. The study happened in the greater Kruger, one of the wildest places left on Earth. Lions everywhere. Leopards, elephants the size of trucks. A biologist named Liana Zanette set up hidden cameras at waterholes, and next to each one, a speaker. The plan was simple. When an animal came to drink, the speaker would play a sound. Sometimes it played lions, growling, snarling, the sound of the apex predator of Africa. And sometimes it played something else. Just people, talking, calm, normal human voices. A radio chat, a quiet conversation. Then they watched what the animals did. And here's where it gets strange. When the animals heard lions, they got nervous. They looked around. Some backed away. That makes sense. Lions eat them. But when those same animals heard human voices, they didn't get nervous. They panicked. They were twice as likely to run. They fled faster. They abandoned the water entirely. A quiet human conversation scared them more than a hunting lion. And this wasn't 1 or 2 species, it was almost all of them. Around 95% of the animals tested feared the human voice more than the king of beasts. Elephants, giraffes, rhinos, leopards, even lions themselves ran from the sound of us. Think about that. The lion is afraid of the lion's predator, and the lion's predator is a person. But why? Why would the strongest animals on the planet be more scared of a soft human voice than of teeth and claws? To understand that, you have to understand what kind of hunter we really are. In 2015, a scientist named Chris Darrimont studied how humans hunt compared to every other predator on Earth. What he found broke the rules of nature. A normal predator hunts the weak, the old, the sick, the young, the ones who won't survive anyway. That's the deal in the wild. The strong get to live and breed, but humans don't play by that rule. We hunt the strong, the biggest buck, the largest fish, the prime adult in its peak, and we don't kill a few. Darrimont found humans take down adult prey at up to 14 times the rate of any other predator. 14 times. No animal on Earth hunts like that. A wolf pack might catch 1 deer and rest for days. We are something else entirely. We don't just sit at the top of the food chain. We sit above it. Scientists gave us a name for this. The super predator. And every animal in the wild can feel it. But here's what's fascinating. You don't even have to touch an animal to control it. Just the fear of you is enough. In 2019, a researcher named Justin Sarasi tested this on mountain lions. These are big cats, pure muscle. They drag deer twice their weight up cliffs. They fear almost nothing. So Sarasi waited for a mountain lion to make a kill. A fresh deer, hours of food. Then, as the lion fed, he played a recording. Sometimes it was frogs. Sometimes it was the calm sound of human voices. When the lion heard frogs, it kept eating. But when it heard people talking, it froze. It dropped its meal. And it fled into the dark, even when no human was anywhere near it, even when there was no danger at all. The voice alone was enough to make a top predator give up its food, and this changes everything around it. When the lions stop hunting out of fear, smaller animals come back. The whole forest shifts. Just because of the echo of a human voice, we don't even have to be there. The fear of us does the work. But here's the question that should be haunting you by now. Why? Why are we so deeply, so instantly terrifying to animals that have never even seen a gun? The answer isn't in your weapons, it's in your body. Look at your own face for a second. Both of your eyes point forward, side by side, locked on whatever you look at. A deer's eyes are on the sides of its head, a rabbit's too. because prey needs to see in every direction at once to spot the hunter coming, but predators have forward-facing eyes. Two eyes aimed straight ahead so they can lock onto a target and chase. The lion has them, the wolf has them, the eagle has them, and so do you. To a wild animal, your eyes are not the eyes of food. They are the eyes of a hunter staring it down. Now, stand up in your mind. Straight. Tall, on two legs. No other large predator on Earth stands like that. You are taller than you should be. Your silhouette is strange, unnatural. To an animal, a standing human is a creature that does not fit any safe category. Forward eyes, upright body, locked, unblinking stare. Everything about your shape screams one word to the animal brain: predator. And it gets older than that, far older, because long before we had spears, we had something worse. We had patience. In 2004, two scientists, Dennis Bramble and Daniel Lieberman, studied how the human body is built, and they found something no other animal has perfected. We are built to never stop. Other predators are sprinters. The cheetah is the fastest land animal alive, but it can only run for about 30 seconds. Then it has to stop, or it overheats and dies. Almost every animal is the same. They run hot, fast, and then they have to rest. But not us. We sweat. We cool ourselves while we move. We have long legs, springy tendons, and lungs built for distance. We can run and walk and run again for hours in the heat when everything else has to stop. So our ancestors invented the cruelest hunt of all. They didn't outrun their prey. They outlasted it. They picked one animal and they walked after it, slowly, calmly, never catching it, but never letting it rest. Hour after hour after hour. The animal would sprint away in terror, then stop to breathe, and then it would see them again, still coming. Always coming. For millions of years, we were the thing that appeared on the horizon and never, ever stopped. You can't fight that. You can't outrun that. There is no escape from a hunter that simply keeps walking until you fall. And every prey animal that survived long enough to have babies learned one lesson burned deep into instinct. When the upright thing appears, run, and never come back. That fear got passed down, generation after generation, for tens of thousands of years, until it stopped being a memory and became an instinct. A baby gazelle that has never seen a human will still freeze at the smell of one. The fear is older than the animal, older than its parents. It's written into the species itself. You didn't earn that fear in your lifetime. You inherited it. You were born already terrifying. So think about what that really means. You walk into a forest, and before you make a sound, the forest already knows. Birds go quiet, deer lift their heads. Something deep in every animal nearby whispers the same ancient warning. The hunter is here, not because you're loud, not because you're armed, but because of what you are. The descendant of the most relentless predator the planet has ever produced. You carry that in your eyes, in your stance, in your patient, endless legs. The lion is strong, but the lion sleeps when it's full. You are the animal that never stopped coming, and every creature in the wild remembers. So the next time you feel small, the next time you feel weak and soft and unimportant, remember the speakers in the savannah. Remember the lion that ran from a human whisper. The most feared creature on Earth isn't the one with the biggest teeth. It's the one with forward eyes, standing tall, refusing to stop. It's a creature so dangerous that nature itself flinches when it walks by. It's not the lion. It's not the bear. It's you. And the strangest part of all is that you were carrying this your whole life, and you never even knew.